For the past 6 years, District 1200 Rotary Clubs have sponsored and paid for several young people aged between 14 and 16 to take part in a course called Breakthrough. The course is run by Jack Russell from PDC Inspirations Limited.
Good afternoon, my name is Jack Russell. I'm delighted to be here with Rachel. We're going to spend a few hours with you just talking about an expedition that we're about to do, which is called the Breakthrough. I'm expecting them to be highly motivated. Maybe they won't be at the beginning, but we're going to walk 34 miles from Bellstone all the way down to Ivy Bridge. Going to take them off sugar, going to hydrate them. We're going to work a lot with positive psychology, and we're going to hopefully give them a challenge which they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So Rach, can you manage all the positive psychology, all the reviewing, all of the coaching?
So on this trip we're going to walk them out onto the moor. We're going to give them opportunities to lead, to navigate, to look after themselves and to look after each other.
My name's Simon, so I've been doing this for 3 years with Jack now. So my background is from a military background. I used to be in the Royal Marines, and now I kind of work freelance doing with groups and some overseas expeditions.
Like Simon, I used to be, I had a military background, Royal Marines as well and stuff, but my specific thing that Jack's asked me to do for the next couple of days is make sure you look after yourself. Well, they look okay. They look like they've got a sense of humour. I'm just looking around at the footwear, to be honest. That seems to be quite good, which is quite important. But yeah, it's early days, but obviously they look like they're probably a little bit nervous because they're not really sure what's going on. But I think as time goes on, yeah, they'll come out on top.
The 3-day course is held in the spring of each year and involves a 35-mile trek across Dartmoor in Devon. Up to 10 young people walk and camp in wild and remote areas on the moor. The expedition focuses on personal leadership, motivation, confidence, teamwork, and personal effectiveness. The individuals chosen come from various schools in the southwest of England, and the course is suited for students that struggle to focus on the conventional classroom setting, but have the potential to be positive leaders within their peers, but lack the focus to do so. After the 3-day expedition, they return as a team with a positive, more motivated outlook.
Has anyone ever been on Dartmoor?
2 weeks before the trek commences, all of the students are briefed by Jack Russell.
Dartmoor is probably the last great wilderness in the south of Britain. It's 365 square miles. It's where the military...
They get a briefing on the expedition, on how they will feel, think, look and sound. It manages their expectations and, most importantly, gives them a detailed kit list.
So this is a little solid fuel stove. Boots is, first of all, it's going to be wet. So you want something that's going to keep your feet dry. So this is a 3-season here. This is quite nice and thick. It's got the hood, which you can put up. You can get in this and you can cinch it up. Here, you can pull it all in around you and you can make yourself really nice and warm, okay?
During the hike, they're encouraged and praised for good behaviour, motivation and efforts to work as a team. They do their own navigation, they route find and risk assessments whilst crossing the moor. They also take control of their shelter, water and army ration food.
This morning.
Good. Is there any more?
Yeah, there's some more in the back over there.
It is 2 to a tent, which they erect themselves. And each day they interact one-to-one with the staff, who often become positive role models to the young people. They discuss resolving approaches to conflict and negotiation. Personality types are explored and coloured hats are used to identify various types, for example, red for extrovert. And each night ends with a review and outlook for the future.
It's just thumb. Simon, how's it going?
Good so far. The group have just brought us off of the moor down to Post Bridge, but they did a very good route. Yeah. Probably the best route we've had off of there, avoiding the bog of doom, which we normally end up in. Yeah. So yeah, really good. So I think the team deserve a bonus when we get into the next checkpoint for a very good navigation on the route.
Yeah, it's going well. They're doing well. Very positive, very motivated. Feeling more like a team rather than a group.
No, we should be heading down to Post Bridge, over.
It's 11:10. Well done, everyone. Look at you out in the front there. How was it?
Well, knackering. Timing, but leave no man behind.
How was it?
It was great.
It's great.
Very tiring.
A lot of teamwork.
How was it?
Yeah, good. There's some good teamwork, good last leg. They some good navigation.
Yeah.
Some tricky tracks to navigate through, but they did well.
Fantastic.
Good radio comms as well.
Yeah, it was
They
excellent.
were very good.
Here we are.
I think they're definitely looking forward to their food and pence. Some tired legs.
This year's expedition ended in Ivy Bridge on the 29th of March 2019. 10 students from 3 southwest of England schools were involved and all made it across Dartmoor. And although they looked very tired at the end and some had some very sore feet, they were in good spirits. Each was presented with a certificate which recorded their achievement. And luckily the weather in 2019 was very kind to them.
Exhausting. Quite well though.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was nice to see Dartmoor, and the activities were good as well. It's just opened my eyes a bit more now, to be honest. I do need a shower though, and I do need to rest my feet really badly.
And there was a lot of agony and pain involved, but that's part of the challenge, and it's just towards never to give up really.
My feet hurt. They really hurt.
I think this year has been pretty much the best one we've done so far. I think they've been amazing, so well done, Rachel. A few challenges along the way, but yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. The weather does help, but yeah, the lads that have been really good. They've put their all into it, and we haven't had to drag them. They brought us down, so yeah, it's been great.
Feedback from the 2019 course has been very positive. Some of the comments from teachers and parents are as follows. He sat upright in class, focusing on the lesson, with a sense of pride. I've never seen it in him before. He found his self-esteem on Dartmoor. The course gives disengaged teenagers the skill to focus on their own unique qualities. It helps them set positive and realistic goals for the future. It teaches them how to effectively communicate with others. The students returned with the courage to try new things, the confidence to make healthy choices for their mind and body, and the power to believe in themselves. When he said he couldn't do it, I reminded him that this time last week he walked 35 miles on Dartmoor, and you could see his confidence suddenly grow. The task was completed and the grade achieved. My son came back glowing, and not just from catching the sun. I'm so proud of him. I never thought he'd stick it out. I can't thank you enough for giving him this opportunity. We hope to rerun the Breakthrough course next spring, and this time it'll be for girls, as all previous courses involved only boys. All the costs have been borne by Rotary clubs, and in 2019 it cost £525 per student, excluding VAT. It is hoped that Rotary clubs in District 1200 will continue to support the Breakthrough course, as it really does help the students who need a little help to go on and achieve great things.
So I suppose I've worked with Rotary for over 20 years, must be about 25 years now, running Rylers, and the Breakthrough is a real passion of mine. The fact that we can get people to start to really believe in themselves, and that wouldn't happen without Rotary in the schools. So yeah, I'm a real fan of Rotary, and keep it up. Thank you.